new report found fewer Americans are dying from the disease. The annual report to the nation on the status of cancer just published. In it, researchers found from 2014 to 2018, the overall death rate from cancer declined by more than 2% in men and over 1.5% in women. The biggest declines were in lung cancer and melanoma cases. Well, tonight, 7 Eyewitness News reporter Lilia Wood speaks with a doctor about why these rates continue to decline.
She said, well, you either have lung cancer or you have pneumonia.
George Gray smoked for 50 years. 2 years after he quit, he was diagnosed with lung cancer.
And the question came up, well, were you scared? No, I wasn't. I wasn't in the least.
He says he owes a lot to his primary care doctor, who is now a medical director at Roswell Park Comprehensive Cancer Center, for detecting his cancer early.
And at that time, George was still smoking. And so we talked about lung cancer screening. And when we did it, we found that he had lung cancer.
After his diagnosis, Grace was put in a clinical trial for photodynamic therapy at Roswell Park.
They shoot you with a photosensitizing chemical, makes your entire body sensitive to bright light, and it makes cancer cells fatally sensitive.
And it worked. He's 5 years cancer-free. And he's not alone. A recent report by the National Cancer Institute found that overall cancer deaths decreased 2.2% per year among males and 1.7% per year among females.
They're actually seeing a lot more stage 0, stage 1 cancers. We also have a very robust screening program here at Roswell.
Flores says less people are dying from cancer because of an increase in screening. More tools are accessible to fight cancer, and more patients are being proactive.
So we're seeing a lot more people being screened. And with screening for cancers, we actually find the cancers earlier. So the cancers are earlier, and there's a higher chance of us curing cancer.
Now that Grace is a survivor, he's once again one of Flores' patients in her survivorship program.
Sort of comes full circle. The fact that I screened him for lung cancer, he got treated for lung cancer as a cancer survivor, and now gets to see me again. So it's sort of perfect.
And interesting to note, according to the report, the amount of men diagnosed with cancer levels off, but the amount of women diagnosed with cancer slightly increases. Reporting in Buffalo, Lilia Wood, 7 Eyewitness News.
Now again, death rates are falling for many types of cancer, but not all. Researchers say mortality rates rose in cases of pancreatic cancer, brain cancer, and cancers affecting the nervous system. They also saw declines slowed or disappear when it came to prostate, colorectal, and female breast cancers.